Well, welcome back to my Unprocessed Life. It's the end of day 2 and I'm heading home. So I thought I'd give you an update. So today I've managed to stay raw and unprocessed for pretty much the entire day. I had green juice this morning, and then I had a banana for snack, and then I had a decent sized salad for lunch, and then I had another banana as a snack. Which, if you're adding calories up at this point, I'm way behind on calories, and I should have a bunch more. So I'll probably try to down some bananas and stuff when I get home. I'm pretty tired and pretty worn out. I'm just ready to sleep. Although I'm not feeling nearly as awful as I was last night. Of course, the awfulness didn't kick in 100% until it was just about bedtime. So we'll see. My plan is to go home, crawl into bed, and go to sleep. I think my wife and children are off doing some shopping, getting prescriptions or something. I don't remember. I know they went to town. Oh, maybe toilet paper. That could be it. So they're off doing their thing, and I am going to try to take the opportunity and get some sleep. I think that would be fun. Alright, it might not be fun, but maybe it'll make me feel better. I have felt a headache throughout the day, so most everything I've been experiencing is pretty classic detox symptoms from what I've read. I've got a headache, and last night, the nausea and the shivering and stuff, that was pretty tough. Anyway, today was much better in some respects. I mean, yesterday, because I had just kind of started going unprocessed. Was pretty good from the morning until the afternoon. Felt fine. Didn't really. My body hadn't kind of kicked into the, oh yeah, we need to get this trash out. So since it hadn't done that, I didn't have really any feelings of detox until well into the afternoon and then in the evening. But pretty much all day today has been pretty challenging. Man, I didn't want to get up and go to work today. I really, really didn't. But I had stuff I needed to get done and needed to work on. So anyway, so tonight I'm probably going to eat a bunch of bananas, and I'm probably going to find some oranges. I think there may be some oranges at the house that I can eat. And it's pretty much taken everything that I can do not to eat something cooked. It's cold outside. It's like 34 degrees. It's the perfect time for soups or chili or hot dogs or any of those, vegan hot dogs, all those things that I love to eat in cold weather. Cauliflower, baked cauliflower, bites, things like that. Yesterday I would have died for a veggie sandwich. Today I feel kind of the same way. It's not as bad today. It's actually a lot better today than it was yesterday. But it's been a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Because I thought I had mentally prepared myself for this, and clearly I did not. But now I'm just about 2 days into it, and that means I'm 2 days closer. I'm 2 days healthier, and you don't always win all your battles, but I'm working hard to try. And like they say, no matter how slow a runner, walker, jogger you are, you're still lapping everybody on the couch. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. So I'm trying to reverse my diabetes. I'm trying to reverse my hypertension. I'm trying to get feeling back in my feet again. I'm trying to do these things to make me healthy. And I'm trying to lose some weight. Obviously, that's not my biggest concern, although it would help a lot. I'm trying to feed my microbiome so that my immune system works better, and so got a lot of that going on, and that's what I'm striving for, and that's what I'm shooting for. And it's not a process of perfection, but it is where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to find a way to live long enough to spend time with my sons, and as much time with my wife as I can, as much time with my family as I can, with my mom and dad, and my brothers and sisters. So I know that if I continue eating things that are bad, that are cancerous, that, meat, dairy, cooked food. Interestingly enough, that if any meal that you eat is more than 51% cooked food, your body will actually see it as an invader, as an infection, as something that is trying to invade your body, and it will start to produce white blood cells to counteract it, which is one of the reasons why eating raw food is so healthy, because it doesn't cause that type of response, because your body is looking for those healthy nutrients. Anyway, it's one of the reasons why I have gone this route. Nobody goes raw or vegan because they want to. They might say they do, but nobody does. We all are creatures of habit. We do what we do because we like what we do, and it's only when our eyes are opened that we decide to do something different, because we like patterns, we like routine. Me, I liked eating meat. I loved eating dairy. Pizza's my favorite food ever. Just about. I could eat pizza every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and never get tired of it. In fact, part of my life, that's what I did. Remember one time my wife's like, "Don't you ever get tired of pizza?" You know what my answer is? No, I don't. But that being said, that's the drug addict in me. That's the addict that says, "Oh yeah, I love that food. That's what I want." When in all reality, all of the evidence points to the opposite. I'm fat. I'm unhealthy. And why am I? Because I don't exercise and I don't eat correctly. I don't eat healthily. And that has been the biggest challenge. I always eat a lot, and I've eaten a lot of healthy things throughout my life that has probably helped propel me, because I've always liked lettuce and vegetables, along with my meats and my sandwiches. And so some of that stuff made it to my microbiome to feed me, to protect me, but it wasn't enough. It isn't enough. It isn't enough to regrow telomeres, So, every time I say, "Oh, I love this" or "I love that," what I'm really saying is I'm addicted to this, I'm addicted to that. I have to have this, I have to have that. Not, that's what I want. Because ultimately, that's not what I want. I want the feeling of what that always brought me, which was satiation. Being satiated, being full, having that, that comfort release of, "Oh yeah," and that is not. That's not what I want. That's just what I've done. That's, I've grown up with food as comfort food. I've grown up that way, and it's not my parents' fault. They did the best they could, and they did really, really well when I was younger. We had crazy health food, but I digress. All I was saying is that it's very hard for people to accept and believe the reality that we are addicted to processed foods. And I've been that way for years. I mean, 40 years of my life, pretty much, 30 years maybe, of my life, I've been addicted to processed foods. And it starts when you're really, really little. And if you don't believe you're addicted to processed foods, I challenge you. Just go a month without them. Just go 1 month without them. Nothing but raw vegetables and fruits, unprocessed food, and then tell me you're not addicted to it. And you are. I am. We all are. All of us, except for those that are in the raw and the high raw communities, we're all addicted to it. And it takes a lot to break that addiction. And I remember listening years ago to one of those guys that had cut out of a house, and he said, you don't understand what it's like being addicted to food. He said, you know, if you're a heroin addict, you can just stop cold turkey and be done and say, okay, I'm done. After the withdrawals and all that, I'm done. You know, I'm never touching that stuff again. And it's still a struggle for them. But what if you had to have that heroin every day just to survive? What if you have to have that food every day to survive? And that's what makes the food addiction so intense. And that's what makes it so hard to overcome. And that's why I'm trying to unprocess my life. And I'm trying to overcome it so that I'm not addicted to processed foods, because they're really, really, really bad for me. It's not even that they're not good, they're bad. And they're so bad for you, it's unreal. But we're good at ignoring it, because that's what we do as a society. I'm trying not to. Anyway, thanks for joining me on my Unprocessed Life. There'll be more tomorrow.